VoiceThing TM. I'm just gonna start that app, and you'll hear it go boop boop. It makes little sounds when things happen, so you can actually disable that with the mute button. Everything is keyboard controllable. S to toggle that, V to toggle that, spacebar to start recording if you're inside here. So I can start talking like this, blah 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 blah, and I can go to whatever app I need, double tap Alt, and it will start transcribing. And you can see the transcription over here if you want. You can actually just right click that to copy one of the transcriptions. You don't actually have to open this app to transcribe. So like even if I'm full screen in here, I can just double tap Alt twice and it starts talking. Well, it starts recording my talking. So I start talking like this and then I double tap Alt again. And in a second or so, it's gonna transcribe it and paste it for me. If this is too slow, you can actually just go back into the app. Everything is keyboard controlled again. So I can do, if I hold Command and double tap Alt, it's going to focus that window. And then I can type M, T for tiny model. Now it's the tiny model that's going to be faster. And I go back here, double tap Alt. So as I was saying, blah, 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 I'm going to keep talking and then it's going to transcribe what I'm saying. And that was faster that time because it was using the tiny model. If this is taking up too much space on your screen, I mean, you can make it bigger and smaller like that, but you could also just make it in tiny mode. And then tiny mode, you can just like keep it on the top of your screen over there and you don't have to look at it. Or if you want to just not see it all together, just press this button and it will just completely disappear. But it will still keep running. You can still keep running it. So I can talk like this and it will appear until I'm done, and then as it's done transcribing, it will, if I disable that, which is by the default, it will disappear. So if I do hello world, I'm going to stop, and it's going to disappear when it's done transcribing. You'll also see there's an icon up here, which appears so that you can just start and stop recording on the top of the screen if you don't want to have to know all the shortcuts. And then you have the help document over here that has everything inside of it. So it tells you how to use all the shortcut keys and whatnot. What else? Oh yeah, you can also transcribe the audio file. So I'm going to cancel that one. I can load a file over here. Like, I don't know, I'll find some file later. But if I open this folder over here, it actually saves all of my audio and transcription side by side in case you want to see something in your history. By default, this is saved in your temp folder, so this will be gone upon rebooting your computer, so it won't clog your hard drive. But yeah, all those files, all those transcriptions are saved there, along with the audio that made them. If you just need to copy one of the previous transcriptions, I mean, you can just go in here and right-click and copy. Or you could click the copy button, or you can press C. And I think that's just about it. I mean, if the beeping annoys you, just disable it. So like now C is not beeping anymore. But by default it beeps because this window might not always be visible and it's nice to hear progress. Yeah, that's pretty much it.